there. I want to share some insider information with you about the dog food industry that nobody else seems to want to tell you. We are in unprecedented times in terms of supply chain and increasing costs. I'm sure you've all noticed that costs have increased on everything for all of us, and I haven't noticed any exceptions, and I'm guessing you haven't either. So that includes dog food, cat food, and other pet supplies. With the increased cost of food and transportation, the cost to produce dog and cat food are going up. And companies have three ways they can deal with this. Number one, they can reduce the size of the bag and the amount of food in there. This is called a reverse price increase. What this means is that the price of the food stays the same, but you get less and you have to buy it more often. Two, they can swap out ingredients for cheaper and inferior ingredients. What this means for you is that the price doesn't increase, but the quality is much lower, and our pets are often the ones who suffer from this. And then three, the last choice is that companies can keep the quality the same and the size of the bag the same and increase their prices. What's interesting to note about all of this is that companies are not required to tell you when they lower the quality or change the ingredients of their pet food or reduce the size of the bag. This is important because it means that they can do all sorts of things to affect their pricing and the quality of the pet food, but you don't necessarily know until you may see declining health or other issues in your pet. So here's what you can do to watch and listen for. The cells of your dogs and cats regenerate over 2 to 3 months, so it may take a little time for some of these to show up, and others may be evident a little bit quicker. But things like your dog not wanting to eat all of a sudden, not only can they tell the difference in the quality of the food, but flavor enhancers and real meat are tasty, but they're very much more expensive. You may see digestive changes like loose stool or gas. You may see changes in how your pet is acting. For example, they may have less energy. Over time, you may see that your pet's coat is getting more dull or less shiny or less soft. And if you're seeing changes on the outside, you better believe things are happening on the inside too, or something is just off. And I know this is disturbing information for many of us, but it can also be a blessing in disguise because it gives us an opportunity to see what our pet food companies are really doing and to make better choices if we need to.